call me a racist?
Oh my God! It is episode 57.
58.
58 of the Keep On Trucking podcast. Yeah. No. Holy shit, dude! I just got back 3 days ago.
Yeah.
I got back
4
on.
days ago.
I got back on Saturday.
Friday.
I got back 1 week ago, almost.
Yeah.
I'm back 5 days ago from California, dude.
And then you immediately left.
And I
You showed up at 11 o'clock at night, and you said, "I'm driving to Boston right now."
Right, and then I decided not to because I was full of energy when I got out of.
Yeah.
What is it about plane rides that makes you? I tried writing a joke about this. Like you're like sitting down on a plane for 5 hours.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm so tired, and you get up and you sit in a different seat.
Yeah.
And you're like, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is because I got off the plane and I was like, I feel fine that I'm driving to Boston because I had to show Lawrence, Massachusetts. But here, let's get right into it, dude.
Yeah.
I am quick to be an asshole to TSA agents.
Okay. In your defense,
Yeah.
most TSA agents I've met are pretty quick to be assholes themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so should I turn off the fan?
Yeah, cut off.
Turn off the fan. Oh, it's not that hot anymore. Yeah. Sorry. So this is what happened, dude. I'm twice. So I flew there and I flew back. So I was an asshole to them on the way there and an asshole to the way back. On the way back, on the way there, dude. You know how you gotta walk through like that maze thing?
Yeah.
Before so I'm like walking through it and it's like very confusing. There's a bunch of openings, and I'm like and then I just pick one. I'm like I'll just walk through this one, and it's a lady.
You have to choose. You always have to choose what line you want to do. You say what line has the least amount of people.
Right.
Whatever line you choose, then you look at the guy who got into the spot that you would have got in, and you see how
you watch him walk around.
How he does.
Yeah.
And then he gets to there before you, and you go.
Right. Okay. So that's sometimes like in this case, it was empty. There was no people. I was the first one here. I was like, all right, cool. Let me see which way to choose. And I just picked the way. I was like, this way seems quicker. And I started walking. TSA lady comes. She goes, hey, you don't see this big hole right here? Already a dick like that, dude. And I go, yeah, but I also see 5 other ones right here.
Yeah.
And then like just like that, and she just goes and walks away.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
that's what I mean. She started it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I was like, was I a dick, dude? Or
No.
I was like, or did she deserve that? Because their job isn't customer service.
No.
So they don't care to be a dick to people.
Right.
Their job is security, supposedly.
Right. Yeah.
And so that was on the way there. On the way back, so like take off your belt, take off your shoes, take out electronics from your backpack.
Yeah.
I take off everything, right? I take off my belt, my shoes, my condom. I put it in the thing. I have my laptop in my backpack. I'm taking it out. I put it in the box, and the lady goes, "Don't take out electronics from your backpack." And I'm like,
how could that possibly make things harder?
Exactly. And also, this must be a new rule because that's all I've flown at least 10 times in the past.
Yeah,
10,
it depends.
12 months.
I think
dude.
it depends what
airport.
What airport?
Okay, so this is the first time that they tell me not to take shit off my backpack.
Right.
And then I say, "You're saying it like if this isn't the first time telling me."
Yeah.
And she goes, "Well, I'm telling you now." And her friend goes, "Yeah." And then I go, "Like I said, you're telling me for the first time, and you're saying it like if you told me 3 times already." And she goes, and she just goes and she throws it. And I'm like, dude, I can be a dick, but I also don't want to be in a no-fly list. So, but I'm like, dude, how far am I willing to take this shit, dude? I'm not taking abuse from an asshole, from a lady for no reason, dude. I get it, dude. Working in customer service, I do catering every now and then. I get it. People are assholes, especially at the airport.
Right.
But hey, you set the tone. You know, she set the tone.
Yeah.
Tell me nicely, or I'll punch you.
You want her to be nice to you.
You
don't have to be nice, but you don't have to be rude.
Exactly.
You can just say it. You can say it like even like shitty, like you're not enthusiastic about it.
Right.
Like don't take anything out of your bag. Then it's like okay.
Right.
But she said it like she was pissed at you.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And I want to be sympathetic towards them.
Yeah.
Because they are dealing with literally hundreds of people per hour. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to be like, fuck them, because everybody always says, fuck TSA, this and that. And I try to be nice to them, but the second you're a dick to me, I'm like, dude, I was on your side up until right now.
They don't know that.
I know they don't know that, but, and I'm saying, I'm such a hypocrite because if I was in their shoes, I feel like 100% I'd be a dick too.
Yeah.
So I don't know, dude. Am I wrong for that shit?
No,
Or-
I think like anytime someone comes to you with something, you're within your rights to reciprocate their energy. However people come at you, you have the right. I mean, you always have the right. You have the right to be a dick for no reason. I mean, not talking about literal rights, but I think it's like valid to then,
reciprocate.
Yeah, to in turn be a dick right back to them. But I think that like for the sake of your own humility and growth, it's like the more you let slide off, the less it'll bother you in the future.
Yeah, dude, and I'm a huge reciprocator.
Yeah.
Like this happens to me a lot, like at fast food places or whatever, or like just like service industry places.
Yeah.
Where like I'm the customer, and I'm nice off the top.
Yeah.
And then they're a dick to me, and then I just reciprocate, and then they pick up on it, and then they're nice back to me.
Oh.
Which I think is a cool sociological thing to experiment.
Really? So you get them in check. They test you, you put them in check, and then they're nice to you.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That doesn't work for me. If I do it, if I get shitty with them, then it just tornadoes upward.
Huh.
Yeah.
Are you like nice like off the top, or are you like neutral?
I'm nice off the top.
Yeah.
I'm good now at like, because I've had a lot of people like just give me shit off the bat for no reason.
Right.
And as I get older, I am better at letting things go than I used to be. I used to like pick everything. Like, let's go. Yeah. And now it's like, I think because I walk with a less bothered energy, it happens less. You know?
Yeah.
And, you know, Evan told me that humility is like a muscle.
Yeah, 100%.
That like the more you use it, the more it grows. Like I remember I was pissed at you when we shot that cookie sketch. What?
I was looking at the folks at home.
Yeah, when we shot that cookie sketch.
Right.
And I was like, when I see him next, I'm not gonna like say anything about it. I'm just gonna fucking. And I was telling Evan, I was like, yeah, Frankie and I are pissed at each other.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna fucking not bring it up because I thought that if I said something to you about it, it would annoy you, or like if I was like, if I say sorry to him, then he won't say sorry back, and then I'll look like an asshole for saying sorry without getting a sorry. So I'm just not gonna say anything.
Right.
And I was telling Evan that, and Evan was like, you should say sorry anyway, because it'll just be good for you. And so then I did, and then you surprised me. You said sorry as well. And we both did good on that one.
Yeah, because is the van? Are we moving the van, or is the van somewhere an outside force moving it?
Is it a neutral?
No. I mean, like, is somebody's pushing it, or was it us?
I think it's the wind.
Is it that windy? Sorry. I was really interested in what you were saying.
Oh.
But let me just double check, because normally they tag my shit during the day.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know. They want to see what their shitty artwork.
They know what your schedule is. They watch your vlogs.
I know, dude. Anyways, we talked about that last week. Anyway, yeah, dude. I say this a lot to Iram, to my girlfriend. Like, I have to steam off for like a day or two before I'm ready to talk about it or be apologetic of it. And I'm also very, I don't know if it's a good or bad quality, but if I don't mean my apologies, I won't say them.
Yeah.
Like, and then I would say, if I was really sorry, I would say sorry, but I'm not. Like, I would say that to someone. I would say, I honestly think I'm not in the wrong.
Yeah.
To someone, and then sometimes
that's gonna be worse than just saying.
No, I feel like that. Well, because the only person I really get into fights with was just like, now it's you.
Yeah.
Which is fucking, which is hilarious. But like, I feel like that. I'm very honest, dude. I'm a very honest person when it comes to shit like that. Like, I think it adds value to the apologies, but it could also start like unnecessary fights.
Yeah, it's like anything. The rarer it is,
yeah,
the more you appreciate it.
Yeah, because I would like, I'm trying to think of an immediate example, but I can't. But I've definitely set that up one too many times to it. I'm like, dude, I'm not sorry.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
I've said that. It's not good.
I
for
never
the argument.
I never in my last relationship I never apologized for anything. She would just leave. She'd storm out, and I'd just be like, all right, and then I would just like wait it out, and then she would come back, and just like we would never bring it up.
Oh, she seems like me.
Yeah.
You got a type.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, no, I mean I was the you in that situation.
No, I apologize.
Oh, okay.
But only if I mean it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that was just, I think that's just like a power play in a relationship to be like, I'm not going to say I'm sorry. Like, as like with a woman, you're like, if you, like, you know, we have this thing.
Right.
That's like, if you admit fault to your woman, then she'll see you. But really, she'd probably just appreciate it.
You have a very medieval fucking way of thinking.
Well, I have my humility and my ego at war constantly.
Right.
And my ego tells me that, and my humility tells me that I should just make things easier for people that I care about, and just try to quell all my relationships so that my life can be easier.
Yeah.
You know, because if you're fueled by your ego on the way that you treat people, then
which goes back to my point, which is why I normally wait like a day or two before I'm ready to talk about whatever incident had me like that mad.
Yeah.
Before I say like I truly am sorry.
Yeah.
Or I'll talk it out, and then we'll just talk it out, and then
yeah,
that'll be it.
Yeah. Well, that sketch was a fucking disaster.
That sketch sucked, dude. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Sorry, Steven, if you're watching this.
Steven, that shit sucks. He's not watching this.
He's not gonna watch this shit.
Steven Wolf, everybody. He was in that sketch. Very funny comedian.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, bought me a slice of pizza one time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
During your
No,
during
I was just broke one day.
Okay.
I was unadvertised broke.
How do people know? How do people come to find out you're broke, or do they just think he's probably broke? I'll buy him a slice.
No, they'll say you want to go get food, and I'll just say kind of like not spending money right now.
Oh, okay.
Or I'm like don't really have any money. I've told you before.
Yeah.
When you want to eat.
Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, okay, that sucks. And then I eat in front of you.
And then you sprint to McDonald's.
And then I eat in front of you, and you watch. And then I don't finish my fries. And then you can have those.
Dude, that's what I like about Alex and my girlfriend. That I can eat their leftovers.
Yeah.
Like Alex over orders all the time for no reason.
Yeah.
Like he's the perfect example of why you shouldn't go to a grocery store hungry.
Yeah.
Cause like, but he does it at restaurants.
We talked about this on the last episode, right? We went to that restaurant, and he asked for like a top level spice. We did talk about this on the last episode. So
no, we didn't. No, he texted me about it.
We didn't talk about it?
No. And he asked for 10, and they gave him like yours was spicier.
He ordered, it was a scale 1 to 5 spicy at this Thai restaurant.
Yeah, we didn't talk about this because this was after I left.
Yeah. So he ordered a 5 because you guys are chasing the spice.
Right.
And I ordered a 3. And because I ordered a 3, well, okay, I'm getting ahead of it. They brought out the food.
Yeah.
Alex was eating his food, and he's like, it's not spicy.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, he's probably just destroyed his mouth. Because I'm eating mine. I'm like, mine's pretty spicy.
Yeah.
And then he's like, you want to try some of this? I try his. It's like just as spicy as mine, if not a little less spicy. And I'm like, oh, we're eating the same thing. And so
yeah,
the waitress, when he ordered, he was insistent, like, I want the spice. Like, give me the spice.
Right.
He calls her over. She's like, is everything good? He's like, is this a 5? And she goes, well, it probably is a 3 because you ordered a 3. So sometimes our chef, if one person orders a 3 and another person orders a 5, the chef, just to save time, will just make 2, 3 level spices.
Pissed me off, dude.
Me too. I didn't even get the spicy shit, but I was like, what does he have to do? He told you. He was insistent to you that he needed the spice. He needed it. I don't even want the spice. I'm just frustrated on behalf of his lack of spice.
I was back home. I couldn't have been fucking angrier, dude. I got that text message. Dude, I slapped a woman walking by me, dude. I was pissed. He said, dude, like in the text message, he said that the fucking lady said that maybe sometimes when people order that spicy level, maybe they don't
actually want it.
That's spicy. It's like, okay, dude, fuck you, because he told me that he had to buy another dish.
Yeah.
What is this, a fucking the pyramid scheme, asshole?
Dude, he had to buy 2 dishes. They brought out the second dish. It wasn't even like hot.
What kind of scam were these fucking assholes running, dude? Because if he brings it out and it's too spicy, then let us order a less spicy one.
Right.
You dick. Don't fucking judge. Don't judge for me what I can and can't eat.
Yeah.
Dude, it was the most irate.
Yeah.
Irate? Did I say that word right?
Yeah.
I've been in my not in my life, but I was the most mad I've been for somebody.
Yeah, like
in my life.
Thing that you weren't even involved in.
Dude, how the fuck as you because we're essentially hiring you because you know how to make this kind of food.
Right.
We're paying you the money to make what I want to eat.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna go, you don't really want to eat that.
Yeah, making a decision for me, it's like,
oh, dude.
It's like if like the video game, like was like went easy on you.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's like
dude,
you don't even know why you're mad.
I was upset, dude. I don't know, dude. It made me racist.
Yeah.
for like a good 10 minutes, dude. I fucking couldn't believe it. Yeah, I don't think we talked about this in the last. But we did bash fucking Thai people in the last one too.
Yeah. I wonder if the chef just like looked at us and saw that we were just white and was like, they can't handle it. But dude, they brought out the hot shit, and I had some of it. It was not that hot. I don't know.
Dude, a lot of these Thai food places are because authentic Thai spicy is really spicy. I've heard, but out here, like I don't know what authentic Thai food is because I've never been to Thailand.
Yeah.
But like the Mexican food out here is not really similar to the one back home. Like,
sucks is you want to go to Thailand for the food, but like everyone would just think like you want to go to Thailand for the
chick dudes,
for the boys. Yeah.
Yeah, the lady boys.
Huge prostitution.
Yeah, dude. I know every time like I look up like Thailand like videos, it's always like, oh, and then look at this street. It's like the red light district or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of prostitutes. I'm like, dude, I want to see the junk boats.
Yeah, yeah. Have you been somewhere? What's like prostitution like in Tijuana?
Oh, it's like their main source of income, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have like a whole street where it's just that, and that's funny. I was just watching a video today of a lady going to like a strip, like kind of like a whorehouse, and like throwing like holy water on it, telling Satan to get out. And like all the comments were like, this lady blessed it, so that means it's gonna do good in business.
Yeah, yeah.
So people were like, this lady's blessing.
Bless the brothel.
Yeah, it was like a brothel. But no, prostitution is huge in Tijuana, and sex workers travel from like, I don't know if around the world, but like from like San Diego, they'll cross over the border, or they'll go from like deeper parts of Mexico to Tijuana, because they know that like Americans go there a lot.
Okay.
And they paid like
people just go to
shit.
Tijuana to do the things that they can't. Here.
Yeah.
Pick up some over the counter, prescription drugs.
Yeah. Tijuana's like the Wild West, but you gotta behave there, dude, because a lot of people of your descendants think they could just go over and like it's a free for all.
Yeah.
And then the Mexican cops are probably the most corrupt people you ever meet.
Yeah.
And they'll just arrest you and try to get bribed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. It's a whole business out there. Tijuana is crazy, dude. You gotta check it out. It's fun.
I gotta go with you, I guess.
Not even with me, with my girlfriend, because she like if they hear my Spanish, they'll know that it's a Spanish. It's
okay.
That I didn't grow up there.
Have you ever had any trouble down there in Tijuana?
Nah, no, I haven't. But sketchy shit. Were like,
what's the craziest shit you heard about happening in Tijuana, if you can remember?
I told it on Sean's podcast that he stopped it. My homie, he went to this place. It's called Hong Kong, this brothel place. And my homie went to it, and I guess he took out his phone, and he was like...
That's so weird. Hong Kong is like a English settlement in China, and then now there's like a version of it in Tijuana.
Yeah, dude.
It's ripping off the Chinese, ripping off the Europeans. And then white people go there, and they're like, I'm Mexican.
Yeah, dude. It's a pretty famous place. Strip club / brothel. So this guy, and this is not even my story to tell, but who told me? Oh, the fucking Frank something, Lil Brown Boys podcast.
Okay.
He said that Oh man, I shouldn't have said his name. I don't think he wants a story out there.
Cut it out.
He said that they.
Is it the? All right, never mind. Well,
Yeah, yeah.
oh, yeah.
He said that he was there with his homies, and I guess one of his homies pulled out his phone, which is a huge, like, you can't do that. You can't fucking film inside of this place. So I guess like they came and yo, you gotta go.
In the brothel?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
like in the strip club. It was like a
Okay,
strip
okay.
club, and then next to it is a brothel. But it's all one thing.
Yeah.
So he's like in the strip club portion.
Yeah, it's like they give it an illusion.
Yeah.
Like it's not the same bathroom that everyone's using. And
Right,
the same
right.
pipes and everything. But they're like, this is the strip club. Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess this dude is like in the strip club part and like takes like a video and like a guy that works there, he's like, yo, you can't film in here. And he goes, all right, man. He goes, you're gonna have to leave. And he goes, all right, very nice, right?
Mhm.
So then he, not very nice, but you know, very authoritative.
Sure.
He's like, all right, you gotta go.
Better than the TSA.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So the guy leaves, and then the security guard outside points at him and whistles. And then the guy looks at me and goes, what? A fucking police truck pulls up, and they fucking grab him, and they put him in the back of the police truck, and they handcuff him. And the guy's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then the cop goes, all right, either give us $200 or you're going to have to spend the weekend. It was Friday. You're going to have to spend the weekend right here in jail. Well, you go on Monday. And the fool goes, yo, fuck that. So they're like, all right. And they fucking drive away with him in the back. But the cops, they don't go to like the jail. They just drive around, and then the cops go to a bar, and they just go inside a bar, and they just
left him in the
car. Yeah. So he's like outside of the bar, where like the cops are inside just drinking and hanging out and shit.
Yeah.
And he's just fucking on the back of the truck, just watching them.
Yeah.
And then they just come back inside after a couple of drinks, and then they drive him like to like the hills, by where the jailhouse is at. But like TJ's like fucking, it's like shanty towns and shit.
Yeah.
I'm driving up like the hills and shit. And then they get to the jail and they're like, all right, we're gonna ask you one more time. Give us $200. You know, or you're gonna spend the weekend here. He goes, make it 100. And they go, all right, you're spending the weekend here. He goes, all right. And he gives them the $200.
Yeah.
And then they like unhandcuff him.
And he's in the middle of the nowhere.
Yeah, they unhandcuff him and he goes, all right. And then they're like, all right, go. He's like, what? He's like, the guy's like, no, take me back to fucking.
Yeah.
They're like, no, it's not our job. And they just fucking go inside the job. So now he has to fucking figure his way.
It's not our job, as if they have like a pretty strong understanding of their job.
Yeah.
They're like, our job, we go in the bar.
Yeah, our job is taking bribes and drinking beers.
Yeah. We don't drive you places. Yeah, you did. You drove me all day. Yeah.
What do we look like?
Yeah.
We're upstanding citizens.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
All of a sudden they have a strong backbone for the nature of what their position is.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not on my job description.
Dude, one time I tried getting
He should have just paid him out the gate.
The first time, yeah.
I thought you were gonna say they like beat him up.
No, they just left him in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, so how do you get back?
He just walked
walked?
back. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I didn't really ask that.
Is there a lot of like, what's the wildlife down in Mexico?
The wildlife? Wolves, bobcats, Mexicans. No,
It's a wildlife.
There's a lot of Haitians out there.
Haitians?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm talking about like.
No. Every podcast, I offend at least one fucking
man.
one nationality or one race. No, well, no, I was getting to a different point.
Okay.
There's a lot of Haitians and Chinese people out there, isn't that crazy?
Yeah. What are they doing there?
The Haitians migrated.
Looking for gold?
Not anymore. Well, the Chinese were there for.
That's what they were there
for the railroads.
Right.
And the Haitians, I think this is recent. They tried migrating. So there's going to be a lot of Mexican Haitians in the future.
Haiti is an island connected to the Dominican Republic, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I think they somehow worked their way up trying to get to the United States.
Okay.
And then they got to the border in Tijuana, and they were like, honey.
Yeah.
So now there's a bunch of Haitians in TJ.
Yeah.
And then the Chinese, they were like railroad workers, I think. And then they just gave them to Mexico.
Yeah, same reason that there's a lot of Chinese in California.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a bunch of these Mexican Chinese people,
I'm just totally talking out of school. I think the reason, wasn't it the gold rush too that a lot of Chinese people came?
I'm not sure about. Well, the ones I'm talking about, they're like in Mexicali.
Okay.
And there's like they have a bunch of like Chinese Mexican restaurants, which I heard are delicious. I haven't had any of them.
Chinese Mexican.
Yeah, and
Sounds
I heard
like a good fusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, well, I haven't had any. I hadn't even looked at pictures of what it is. But I heard they also have like underground like cities and shit. Because I guess like the racism, nobody wanted them. I'm not 100% sure on this, but some of that is true. where like there's Chinese people in Mexicali, and they have like underground cities, and they have
literally underground.
Yeah. And they're just like just hidden and shit because like their racism. Americans didn't want them, and the Mexicans didn't want them, but they were just fucking brought there to like slave labor and shit.
Yeah,
I think. Either that, or I'm just extremely talented at fucking just making up a story, dude.
Yeah.
Some of that maybe I heard somewhere, but I don't know how true that is. But some of that is true. If you want to learn, go to www.frankiespeakshistory.com.
It's just you going more off on these theories that you're basing on no fact.
Yeah, like it's like a 300-page book, and at the end it goes, "I think."
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, but
who knows?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, you had a pretty interesting weekend. You told me. Yeah.
I did. I had a lot of fun this weekend. I didn't get any work done really. But I was supposed to
hold on, let me stop you. You're so quick to put yourself down. Dude.
I know.
You can't just have fun.
I know.
You had a great weekend. No work. Didn't get any work done.
Well, we were supposed to work all the time, and I didn't work over the weekend. But
were we? I wasn't even here. Oh wait, no, I was.
Yeah, you were.
I was in Boston or Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Had some friends come from out of town. Went out with the college friends. We've talked about them on the pod.
Yeah.
They have a lot more money than I do. So it's very hard to hang out with them.
Very wealthy people.
Yeah. So we went to Koreatown in Midtown.
Nice.
And we got dinner. It was like all like appetizer style. Everyone sharing everything.
Yeah, nice.
No idea what the bill is.
Shit.
No thought of it at all.
That would have been my anxiety kicking in the entire time.
You'd be like, I only had 2 eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are we splitting this?
Yeah.
I keep the shrimp tails.
Yeah.
I only had 3 shrimp.
Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah. Just at the end of the meal, you go, okay, so this one particular appetizer was $14, and I had about half of it, so I paid $7. Meanwhile, the whole bill's like $500. It was about $500.
Fuck.
With 8 people.
I mean, what wealthy people? I mean, they're just and I think there's a big curse of money, is that like when you're that wealthy, like you don't even realize it. You're like, yeah, it's just a meal. Right. But when you're like us and you hang out with them, you're like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
What's this gonna cost?
Dude, that's one of my flaws is I when I'm with people, sometimes I try to like that are rich. I sometimes just try to act rich or like just pretend like I have it's fine.
Yeah.
And it's not. I have like $400 and $100 of it is going tonight.
Dude, I just let me have the idea of you show up to your rich friends, you're wearing a monocle.
Yeah.
Like, why are you wearing that? You're like, boys, the lunch is on.
Hello, chaps. I have like a cane.
Yeah. You have a cane, a monocle, and like the top of a tux because you couldn't afford the pants.
Yeah. Let's go to a bar. No, I've already acquired the alcohol. I just like pull out like a bottle.
Some Four Locos.
Like a label, or just like try to like a fucking like
Four Locos
Woodford. It's like clearly like I found a bottle of Woodford and filled it with like Kentucky Supreme.
All right, so you're out with your homies.
So I'm out with the friends. I saw my friend that was in town. His girlfriend is my ex-girlfriend's best friend.
Okay.
So I was talking to her. I asked her about the present because we had just talked about it on the last episode.
Oh, the present.
Yeah. The mystery present.
Yeah, the day you broke up with her.
Yeah. I asked her if she knew about it. Because remember we were speculating whether or not she got me the gift because she knew I was going to break up with her.
Right.
She said she had no idea.
That you were going to break up with her?
That I was going to break up.
Did she know what the present was?
She said she thinks it was like tickets to a show because my ex was and I think that's probably what it was because she one time got me tickets to Norm Macdonald.
Oh, he told me.
At Caroline's in 2018. We got to go see Norm Macdonald.
Damn, you guys took the train up here or the flights?
We flew and we stayed with Leighton.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, it was his freshman year of college.
And very exciting.
Yeah, we stayed in
in Greenpoint?
No, he lived back then. He lived what's underneath Chinatown. He lived borderline Chinatown.
Korea.
Like near Canal Street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that part of town really pisses me off.
You don't like that part of town?
No, dude. Canal Street. It's very scary, dude.
You get scared down in why?
Like Delancey area, like by the Brooklyn
Well, that's
Bridge?
more north. Delancey is Williamsburg Bridge, and that part.
Yeah,
that part is a little
Oh well then.
Delancey Essex is.
Well then Canal. Then I don't know what we're talking about. Oh wait, by where Old Man Hustle's at?
Yeah, like kind of by there.
That place is a little boring, but
Yeah.
I fucks with it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so
she bought you tickets to
she
Norm.
bought me tickets to Norm. We went and saw Norm.
Yeah, nice.
And I don't know if I told you this, but when we went and saw Norm,
Yeah.
I had to go to the bathroom, and so I held it for as long as I could.
During the
and
show?
Eventually, I was like, okay, I need to just go. And as I walked, have you been to Caroline's?
No, I haven't.
Oh, well, you never will. But as I walked to the exit, I'm looking up, I'm watching Norm as he's, because I don't want him to catch a glance of me and think like that he's walked me.
Yeah.
So the whole time I'm like still trying to like look attentive.
Yeah.
And then he catches me looking at him and he starts like tracking me. Now that I do stand up, I know that that's probably just the most distracting thing in the world, that I'm just like walking, eyeing him. Like he's probably thinking I'm about to fucking rush the stage. And so I'm like, well, I'll just keep eye contact, I guess. Because what I'm thinking at the time is like, he's thinking, is he leaving? Is that fucker leaving right now?
Right.
Yeah. So I'm at the door just watching him until he looks away from me so that I can just leave.
Yeah.
And he doesn't fucking look away from me. For like 2 minutes, I'm just standing there. I'm like, all right, I gotta go. So I left. I went to the bathroom, and I came back. And then at the end of the show, he got off. He did good.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, I was a little underwhelmed, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Norm, sometimes
Right.
like, his performances were not like, but he did good.
But also I think being very excited to go see your favorite comedian is always very underwhelming.
Yeah.
Because they're probably working on something new, or saying shit you've heard before.
Yeah.
Because they're your favorite comics, so you know everything that they're doing.
Yeah.
And then some of their new shit is probably just like not polished, and you're
Yeah.
like, ah.
He had some good shit. He had some
Nice.
really good new shit, and it was all new.
Oh, nice.
It was the stuff that he released on his hour after he died, with him just sitting in his living room.
Oh yeah.
So I got to see that
live. There's a link of that live somewhere. We gotta find it.
The
that hour
yeah,
not in his living room, because
Yeah.
I don't want to. I haven't finished it because I don't want to watch it him in his living room.
Yeah.
And I was like, there has to be some of this shit.
I know. I don't want to watch it either. It just makes me sad.
Mm-hmm. But there's a link somewhere. If you know where the link's at, let me know.
Yeah.
To the people listening.
But it was good. It was good shit. He had good stuff. He had this stuff about like, he would talk about like the Freudian theory that everyone wants to have sex with their mother.
Right.
And he goes on this long spiel about how much he loves his mom. He's like, I wouldn't want to think about that on my mother. Yeah. And then he's like, I used to come down in the morning. She'd be making brownies, and we'd sit and drink cocoa and watch the sun. And he just goes on for like probably like 5 minutes, no laughs. Just like talking about all these beautiful memories with his mother. We'd watch television, and she'd comment. We'd drive. Anyway, the point is, I never wanted to fuck her.
Dude, fucking Kiwi's joke about that. Have you heard Kiwi's joke too?
No.
That's just hilarious, dude.
What is it?
He talks about the same thing. He goes, Freud's theory is that everybody, kids want to kill their dad and fuck their mom. And then he goes, man, it must suck to be one of Freud's children. Just every morning, hey, are you trying to fuck my wife?
Oh man, that's really funny. Damn.
Yeah, dude.
Kiwi Weintraub. Shout out.
Yeah, shut up. He doesn't. Oh, he's been on this, one of the most viewed episodes too.
Hell
with Kiwi.
Super funny. Dude.
Yeah, but I think it's because he just rewatched it over and over and over again.
Maybe so.
Yeah, probably.
Either way.
He wanted to come on today. I called him to hang out, and I was like, I was like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm just hanging out. I'm trying to kill time. I'm gonna go shoot the pod with Luke at 7. And he goes, you guys need a guest, yeah? And then I was like, not today. And he goes, all right. So what time should I come over? and then I tell him, we'll get a microphone and we'll do it. And he goes, I'll just take Luke's microphone. And then
probably would have been a good pod.
Yeah, we'll have him. We'll have him on soon.
Yeah, for sure.
That guy's fucking. That guy's off. That guy's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Like he's either a good shit or incredibly annoying, which is a trade-off I guess you get with somebody that's really funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or it's either that or really mean. You think I mean, huh?
Well, I think as of late, you've been kind of mean.
What?
But it's funny. Like it's for jokes. But, and I understand that. But you're good at like quickly making fun of people.
Yeah, dude. I think that I've been thinking about that because I'm like, man, I've been being too mean to my friends, and I was like, I should cut back. I was like, nah, it's fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna stop.
Yeah.
And then I've been thinking like, why am I like this, dude? Like everyone's been nice to me my entire life, and I'm normally nice to everybody. And I thought about it, dude. Why I'm so quick to fucking call things out? And it's not that I'm being mean. It's just that I'm calling out small nuances.
Yeah.
And it's because of my mom and my aunt, my tia Pina, dude. They make fun of the way fucking somebody walks, dude. If somebody comes and says hi, like somebody like let's say like you're me and I'm my aunt, right? We're talking, having a conversation, and somebody like that recognizes you, that's like a friend from school, comes, they say hi to you, oh, how you been, whatever, and they walk away. The second they walk away, they had like 3 things on them already.
Yeah.
Bro, they're like, oh, why are his shoulders so up high? Like, why does he walk like this? Dude, I had a girlfriend in 6th grade, not a girlfriend, this girl I had a crush on. Dude, she would, hold for police. You think they could hear that in the pod?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dude, my aunt, she would draw pictures of her. Like, dude, like... She draws pictures of them, dude. She makes fun of the way they walk, dude. Like, things you would never notice.
Oh,
and I'm
man.
like, dude, this is... And like now, like that I call shit out on my homies, like if I see it's like a small awkward thing that happened in an interaction, dude, I call it out because I think it's the funniest shit.
Yeah,
but
it is funny.
I think ultimately it's her and my mom that's like noticed these things that got me subconsciously to notice this in other people. She used to take care of me when I was a little kid there. She took care of me for a couple of years. Shout out, yo te opina. Ooh. She's one of the funniest people, dude.
Yeah.
I remember.
No, I mean it's funny.
Yeah, but I get why it comes off across as mean. You know, I did say something mean to you yesterday that I regretted it.
What?
You were showing us you were throwing away. I really did regret this because I thought about not saying it, and then I did say it, and then I thought it was funny, and then you laughed, but then it was at your expense. I guess it always is.
What was it?
It was so at some point in the night you were walking out with like a list of your goals. You're like, oh man, I didn't accomplish these goals or whatever, and you threw them away. And then later on in the night, you were saying, oh, I gotta do this and I gotta do that. And you're like, but I don't know if I should do it. And I said, why don't you put it in your list of goals? That way you don't do it.
Yeah.
And then I laughed, and then I was like,
that one didn't bother me because there were like. It's not true. Like there were 3 days last week where I cleared the days.
There you go.
You know, so like, as long as I have like if something bothers me, it's because it was already bothering me, and then you just called it out.
Yeah, I guess I feel like I took that one back like internally.
Yeah.
Because like I was like, oh man, if somebody fucking called me out for not accomplishing my daily goals, I'd be a little upset.
Yeah.
And I thought about that all day today.
Well, I came out and like I made it funny first.
Yeah.
So that was I opened the door for that one. I was like, here's what I was supposed to do last week, and then I just like listed it all off. It was like an insane day that I had run, and then after run I had gym on my to-do list. I was going to run and lift weights, which some days I do, but
I was just talking about that today too. How like I like being delusional with my goals because that way you accomplish a bunch of shit. Yeah. Rather than just like, oh, I'll just keep it short and then do them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, 3 days last week I had 3 days in a row where I did everything that I needed to do.
Oh yeah.
And then like I was just like, by the 3rd day I was like doing things like. It would be like right, and I just like wrote like "fuck you," like just to be like I wrote, and then I was like, I think there's no point in doing all these things every day if I'm not gonna like do them all like with care, you know, like don't just do things just to say you did them. You should actually do them, Like
Right.
Like fucking, I used to like meditate in the morning, and then it'd be like I would really just be sleeping. I'd just be sitting there like.
I've done that once.
Yeah, I'm like yeah.
We're like the night before I write down a bunch of goals, and then like the next morning I wake up, like I'll write meditate, and then I'll wake up and I go, I was supposed to meditate after I wrote. I'll just meditate right now.
Yeah.
Just wake up at noon.
Yeah.
That was a good meditation session.
Meditation, yeah. Yeah.
And then I'm like, let's keep it going. And wake up at 3 p.m.
Just fucking.
Oh, dude,
just relapsing over and over again on the morphine trip of keep going back to sleep.
Dude, I
did that this morning till like 11. It was good.
Dude,
but then as soon as I did get out, I was like, God damn it, you piece of shit.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of like sleeping.
Yeah, it's like that thing of like banking your pain. Like if you take on the hard part early, then the day will be easier.
Right.
If you take all your joy in the morning, if you just push it right there, I'll use up all my joy to sleep till noon.
Yeah.
And now I'll have no joy for the rest of the day.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like the same as coming.
Yeah.
Like you come, you're like, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Like you'll wake up from sleeping, you go, I'll go back to sleep. And then you sleep till noon and you wake up, you're like, I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have had a wet dream.
I don't know how that's like coming.
It's just regret at the end of it, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like overeating. It's like coming.
Yeah.
Have you seen that thing with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Where he's talking about lifting.
Yeah, it's like coming.
It's like coming through on my body.
I'm like coming all the time.
Okay, that's a terrible Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I know. I heard yours, and I didn't even try mine. I was like, I'm not even gonna try.
It's terrible.
We're not gonna do 2 in a row. Too bad Schwarzenegger impressions.
Yeah. Anyway, so, one thing that fucks me up on my goals is weekends like the weekend that I had, because it's just like. Dude, it's so much energy to go out and like just do all that stuff and like hang out with people and drink.
Yeah, well, dude, drinking is so fucking time consuming.
Yeah.
Like I drank for my birthday. I haven't drank in 8 months.
Oh yeah.
And on my birthday I drank, and I had a shot, a beer, and half of a beer, and it was like whatever,
Yeah.
I came back over here with you guys, and then I said, well, like let me at least drink one more time, but with my homies in New York.
Right.
And then I drank with you and Alex. We had one tall can. And then I drove Alex home, and I felt like a little buzz, and I was like, dude, this fucking sucks. I was like, this is what drinking was. This is what I did for 10 years. Because I started drinking when I was 16 and stopped when I was 26.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, this.
When you were 26.
Yeah.
When you were 27. You're 28.
Dude, I still feel like I'm fucking 21, dude. Dude, I'm the youngest man alive.
Yeah.
I'm the youngest. No, dude, I'm the youngest man alive. I am. God. No, I'm just kidding. Dude,
You're gonna live forever.
Dude, like I don't feel that 28.
Yeah.
Like I almost at 26. I think I'm still 26.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't feel like I'm like this age. That I feel like I don't know, dude. Like I'm still fucking 16 or 15.
I remember when I met you, you were 26, and I was like, oh, he's 26. He's old. And now I'm 26 in a month.
You're 26? Oh, you're 26. Oh, when's your birthday? July 19th?
July 17th.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I always get everybody's birthday a little wrong, which I think is worse than not knowing.
Yeah, than just not knowing at all.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, dude, like I guess 11 years of drinking, and then I was like, dude, this sucks. I'm just like a little dizzy, and then I was like, I want to edit, and then I tried editing, and I was like, I'm just fucking a little buzzed. I'm like kind of drunk. I'm like, dude, fuck this, dude. Drinking sucks.
Yeah.
But
you weren't really drinking. You just had a beer.
Yeah, a beer but also I haven't had any drinks in how long?
I don't know.
In 8 months.
8 months.
Yeah, no, and I was like,
October, when I megged you, and then you got all mad and tried to fight me.
I tried to fight you?
This guy tried to fight me because I megged him with a crushed up Coke can.
I was blacked out.
Through the legs. Nutmeg. How embarrassing. On Halloween. I megged him, and then he tried to punch my lights out, but I shut it down real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, Keep On Trucking podcast next week will be just me again.
God, dude, we're doing a lot of revealing on this episode. We're like, I was mad at you yesterday about
Yeah.
Remember when we got in a fight on Halloween?
Oh wait, were you? Oh yeah, when we slapboxed, were you there?
Yeah.
Like we slapboxed and we slapboxed Ethan on his graduation.
Yeah.
And then, and then
That's another thing that you don't do anymore when you drink is fucking fight your friends.
that was our second time fighting, you know? Oh, yeah, one time you beat up Jack.
Yeah.
We were all drinking, and then you beat up Jack's bitch ass,
And then you had to redeem him.
Yeah, and then we slapped.
Yeah,
what did we
do? We were like wrestled. I tapped when you were down, but you had my wrist, and you had my wrist in like a compromising position. And then I was like, all right, I don't want to do this anymore. And you were like, you're not. Like you you didn't want to you didn't want to accept victory because you thought I was just gonna like drop my knee onto your face or something. You didn't like trust me.
Yeah,
and then I fucking left town and I didn't see you for like 2 weeks. And then I saw you again. I was like, "Are we cool?" And you're like, "I'm the champion."
and then we fought again. Like I think in front of Ethan, and we like slap boxed.
Yeah, on Ethan's birthday we did.
No, it's graduation.
That was like rules to that. Like we had to keep a foot in one place. That was like stupid.
Dude, that day was hilarious because we like, dude, in the perspective of like the people that worked at that diner.
I can't believe we wrestled on the sidewalk of New York City.
That's nasty.
How much feces did we get in our hair?
Not enough.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's disgusing. It's the worst.
Dude, the perspective of people in that restaurant when we were slapboxing on Ethan's graduation. Because, like, I slapboxed fucking Ethan.
Yeah.
I take off my shirt. I throw up in front of the restaurant. And then I go inside and I order a burger.
With your shirt off?
No, I put my shirt back on. Okay. I went inside, I ordered a burger. I didn't pay for it. And then Melissa paid for it. Melissa and Ethan. Or my friends paid for it.
Yeah.
And then we left.
Yeah.
And the Mexicans that worked there probably like, that guy's insane.
Yeah.
And then I got robbed that night, dude. That was the night I got robbed.
I remember that.
What an eventful.
Yeah, that was a crazy night. You got robbed after you had fucking beat me. You beat me in a fight, and then you got robbed, and then I was like, oh, I guess I would get robbed then, because you won, and then you still got robbed.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna upload that joke soon onto the international network. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Anyways, you have anything interesting to say?
Let me tell you what happened on Saturday.
Oh yeah, we never got into it.
So, we go to dinner. Afterwards, we go to a karaoke bar. I ran into Shub Panda.
You Shub?
He came up with us to the karaoke bar. we did duet karaoke.
Wait, hold up. Describe who Shub is.
Shub Panda is a very wealthy man from India who stands about 5 foot, probably 5 feet tall. Yeah,
very very soft spoken.
Yeah.
All right, so there. I think
beautiful head of hair.
Beautiful head of hair.
Yeah.
Very, very polite.
Yeah, and just very, very Indian.
Yeah, yeah.
Indian accent. But he's the best.
Yeah.
He's such
everybody loves this fucking guy.
Everyone loves this guy, and he had met my friend who I was with before one night just randomly.
Yeah.
It was me, Kevin, Christian Conti, and Shub Panda, and we all ended up back at Kevin's place drinking on his porch.
Even with Shub?
Yeah. Yeah. Kevin's place in Midtown, which I don't think you've been there, but it's pretty sick.
Wait, so you ran into Shub, yeah?
So I ran into Shub. We go up, we sing karaoke.
Shub too?
Yeah.
What did he sing?
Dude, we sang songs that we didn't know, and then we just like made up how they sounded.
Oh, nice.
And Shub and I like harmonized each other, and it was so fun. It was
Damn, dude.
It was like actually like I might have just been really drunk, but I was like, this is good. I was like, Shub, we have something.
Let's start a band.
Yeah, I was like, Shub, we're good, man. But yeah, we would just sing like anytime we knew the song, we would try to sing it like the song, and it sucked. But anytime we would like just go on like a instrumental that we didn't know, we would just make it up. It was fun. Anyway, so we go down to this club that's like underneath the karaoke bar, and I'm pretty drunk, and I'm like, there's some girls there.
Yeah.
They're all Asian. I think Asian girls are very attractive.
Very well.
I'm trying to think of like a method of approach. Should I go talk to one of these girls or whatever?
Right.
And then this guy comes up to me and he's like, hey, you want to come meet some girls?
Yeah.
He was like, you want to go talk to girls? And I was like, okay. like I guess this guy's gonna. This
Yeah,
guy wants to be my wingman.
This guy introduced himself as a wingman to you.
Yeah.
Just the best guy
Yeah.
alive, dude.
Yeah, and he's Asian, so I have no idea how old he is.
Okay.
You know.
Right.
And so I follow him. We go into this VIP section.
Yeah.
It's not really a VIP section, but
It's
there's
just-
there's like bottles. They have like bottles over there.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's 2 girls there, and they are introduced themselves as students
Ooh.
studying from the Korean girls studying in Hawaii, and they're there for like the night or something.
Okay. Yeah.
The
Very studious women
Yeah.
hanging
Yeah.
out with a wingman.
Yeah, sure. And they give me drinks.
There you go.
know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't even think about it. Like what I'm now certain that this was.
Yeah.
But at the time I was like,
You're a little drunk.
I need to come to Koreatown more often. They love me here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
You're
I'm
right.
talking to one of the girls. It
Yeah.
seems to be going well. I give her like a compliment.
You speaking in English or do you learn Korean?
I was talking fully fluent Korean.
There you go.
Yeah, I was in my bag. I was just killing it. No, they were speaking English, and
clear English or broken English?
it was a little broken, but they were doing well.
Okay. They were speaking English.
The guy was fully fluent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right. The guy was American, 100%.
I don't know.
I mean,
100%.
I mean, like grew up here.
I don't know, but
Okay.
he's been here for a while.
All right. He spoke like he's been here for a while.
Yeah,
Okay.
I found out later that he's 40,
Okay.
and
Huh.
so the girls go off somewhere, and I'm talking to him, and he's like, "Yeah, like, what do you think of the girls?" I'm like, "I really like that one."
Yeah.
The girl comes back. He says something to her, and she's like, "Oh," and then runs off again.
Yeah.
He's like,
where does she run off to?
back to the dance floor or something.
Oh, to go dance.
And he's like, "I told her that you like her."
Right.
And I'm like, and
Oh,
she got
nice.
excited, and I
Ooh,
was
fifth grade all over again.
like, I was like, "Yep." I was like, I'll go like so long without having sex, and then anytime it like seems like it's about to happen, I'm like, this is just what I do, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just like, all of my confidence just comes surging.
Yeah.
back.
So at this point, you hadn't gotten laid in a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is gonna happen.
Yeah. So I'm like, and I'm like finally, like the
Right.
universe is like just throwing me an easy layup,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know?
And you're like cocky about it. Yeah. This is what I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like just wingman.
I'm like,
come up
I
to
just
me.
don't have to. I'm like, this is what it is. You just like, I don't need to work for it. It just
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
to me.
Finally,
That-
growing out my hair worked out.
yeah. I knew it was worth it. And so then I go to the bathroom and I come back and the 3 of them are all sitting together.
You're ready to fuck.
I'm
dude.
ready to go.
You're freshened up in the bathroom.
I'm all freshened up. I, pooped. And the guys, and the guy is like his vibe is different. And I'm like, what's going on? He's like, I'm sorry, but the girls, we have to leave. Like, he has no explanation, no valid explanation.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, immediately I just like flip. I'm like, yep. No, that makes sense. Like, I'm not supposed to have sex. Like, I'm just not having sex right now.
Yeah. Your
at this
hair starts shrinking.
yeah, I'm just like I just don't have sex at this point in my life. Like that, yeah. I was just like, okay, like whatever it is, there's just some force in the. I just attribute it all to something else, not taking any culpability or for anything in my life.
Yes.
know?
So you were like, yo, no, of course I'm not supposed to get laid.
Yeah,
Like you had the same confidence that you were gonna get laid too.
Yeah,
and now
yeah.
like you're accepting not
I was
getting
like,
laid.
yeah, of course, yeah. What am I thinking? Of
Yeah,
course,
Why would I get
No,
laid
no,
today?
I got it. No, you're right. I should go.
Yeah.
So I go back and then I tell Evan, and he's like, dude, that guy, those were hookers.
That was a pimp. Yeah. So you told me this story too.
Yeah.
At 3 things here.
Okay.
One, well, what did you think? Who do you think this guy was? Like when you went back with him? Because like when you were telling me the story, hindsight is 20/20. So you tell me the story, I knew exactly this guy's a fucking pimp.
Right.
What was your train? You're a little drunk.
My train
You're
of
at the
thought
bar.
is like,
This guy-
I've met dudes at bars before that are like, let's go talk to chicks.
Right.
So
But-
I'm thinking it's like that.
okay.
Like he sees me, he's like, oh, this guy, maybe girls will like this guy.
Yeah. So
Girls would like me too. So together we'll be stronger. So why don't you and me
go ahead on
go
these chicks.
talk to girls? So then he brings me to girls that are already, it's a layup. So I'm like, oh, he's already had the game to pull these girls to a position where they can talk, but he wants
you to take care of one of them.
He wants me to take care of one of them.
And then he'll talk to the one that he wants.
And then from that point on, I'm just talking to a girl. So I'm just like, yeah, that's what happened.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So the other thing, how did you find out he was 40 years old? Did you ask him?
Yeah, we were talking when the girls were gone, and he was like, yeah, I'm 40. And then I saw the age in his eyes, and like I was like,
the 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah, I was
of
like,
him sex trafficking women for 20 years.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I didn't even think about it. It's so weird. I got his Instagram.
Oh, for us?
Yeah, should we look at him?
Yeah, dude.
Should we put him as the intro? Like, have you seen this man?
Is his Instagram like shady?
I don't know. I haven't really looked at it.
Does he post like Asian women and says like, "Would you like a massage?"
No, it's nothing like that. I feel like you can't market prostitution on Instagram. That's crazy.
No, that's why it's marketed as a massage.
Oh, right.
Are any? Did you look through his Instagram?
No, I think he's good. Like I think he doesn't do it on Instagram. He does it at places like that.
Did you see?
He sees like guys like me. He's like,
dude.
And now also that makes me think that I'm more that. It's the exact opposite of him looking at me and being like, this guy's a stud. He's looking at me like, oh, this guy's vulnerable. This guy wants to meet women but doesn't know how.
Yeah, he smelled you like not being able to get laid.
The desperation.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You were wearing your pheromones that day, huh?
Yes. Yeah. Do you think so?
Are these chicks?
Do you think he could sense that?
What were you doing when he approached you?
I was just hanging out on the dance floor.
Were you dancing? Or were you just standing in front of a bunch of people?
I was not like dancing like crazy. But I was moving.
You were doing the 1-2 steps?
Yeah, I was doing the 1-2 and the swaying and stuff. But I was with my friends too. So
were you like talking? See, here's the thing. I can't dance with friends. I always have to be doing something silly if I'm dancing. Like I'll do like bad dance moves and I go, right, guys?
Yeah.
So I don't dance.
Yeah.
So were you doing silly things?
Yeah, now anytime we go somewhere where there's dancing, I don't want to dance in front of you because you're sober. So I'm like, he's going to log all of this.
Has this happened before?
Yeah, I've been 2 places with you dancing now where I've tried to get fucked up, but you're just sober the whole time, and I'm like...
And then you don't want to dance in front of me?
I feel self-conscious dancing around you because then you'll be like...
The correct thing to say for me is, oh, no, man, come on. But the realistic is good call.
Yeah, I know.
Good call.
I know. I'm not dumb.
But I'm not gonna make fun of you at the spot. But you will see me looking.
Oh yeah.
I will look at you.
Yeah.
But I want you to be comfortable, so I would look away. I would look at you like a car accident.
Yeah.
Where I'd like look at you and then look away.
Dude,
I don't understand dancing, dude. Like I'm gonna sound ignorant. I understand this ignorant, but I don't understand it. Like I don't understand what it is. It's like
when you move your body to the beat of music.
Yeah, I know, dude. I know that. I know what it literally is.
Okay.
I'm not 2 years old.
All right.
But I mean, I don't understand why people do it. I don't understand it. Like how a tribe from like fucking the year 3 was like, this is fun. Let's do this.
And
then it evolved into like different cultures.
You've never
and stuff.
had fun dancing?
No, never. I don't understand it. Like, and then it evolved to all these like different cultures do it differently. There's a fighting style of dancing, dude.
Right. Which
is crazy. There's fucking like people throw themselves in the air. It looks cool.
Yeah.
But like, I don't understand like someone saying, let's go out, let's go have fun, let's dance.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, well, now I'm sober, I don't know what to say, but I would say, let's go out, let's have fun, let's drink and then laugh and talk shit.
Yeah.
But like dancing, like I envy people that have fun dancing at parties.
Yeah.
Like I watch them and I go, because they become a different person, they let loose.
Yeah.
I can't let loose dancing, dude.
Yeah.
I do the opposite.
I can sometimes.
I tense up.
If I'm drunk. But only when I'm drunk. And that's why I have so much fun dancing.
Yeah.
If I'm in the right mood for it and I'm drunk and it's good music. And it has to be music that I like. I cannot force dancing to shitty music. Like there's some guys that are so like good at like the game and just picking up women.
Right.
That they can just dance. They just like will just have fun to any song. Taylor Swift comes on, they'll sing it with the girls. And then they'll show like I'm vulnerable. Yeah. You know, like I'll sing like a girl song.
When people say like feel the music, I goes right over my head. I don't know what that means.
It's got to be some old like disco shit or like some new like sort of like moody like house music is fucking sick to dance to. If you're really drunk, it's a really good time. But I got to be in the right mood, and I can't just do it. And I certainly can't do it like when we were at the beach and it's you and me.
We were at the beach,
and it's all the guys. But I did go dance with this girl.
Oh, we were at the beach together.
Yeah. Like 2 weeks ago.
In New Jersey, yeah.
With Sean. That was hard.
Chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But I did approach a girl and start dancing with her, and she was into it. And then she did like hearts around me, and I was like,
"Oh yeah, dude."
I was like,
do you understand what you did wrong in that situation? Here, explain to the folks at home what happened.
I was like,
you walked up to a woman.
We started dancing
together. She was
into it.
Yeah.
I don't know if she was into me.
And
she was into the dancing.
There was a part of the song
where it was about like I love you, and she did it.
She did like a little heart.
She did the heart around
like
me.
a Disney Channel heart thing.
Yeah, and then I was like,
and you shook your head no.
I was like, what are you doing? I don't know you, bitch.
and then she turned around, yeah.
She was like, oh, okay, and just like walked away.
And then you were like, why can't I get laid?
Well, I did get laid for the viewer.
There you go.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, if you would have just done it back, you would have been have had sex in my van.
Yeah.
Because we did take the van.
Yeah.
Maybe. Here, going back to the dancing thing. This is why I think where it roots from. One time in 6th grade, I did the worm with a boner.
Man.
I was in a 6th grade dance, and then they're like nobody was dancing, and then
did you have the boner before you started doing the worm, or did doing the worm give you the boner?
Here's the thing: nobody was dancing, right? And then I went, I did the worm, and everybody was like dying laughing, like ah. And at some point, I think a chick came up to me and she like kind of like danced a little bit on me, and I was like, whoo.
Yeah.
And I got a boner.
Yeah.
And then everybody stopped dancing again, and my teacher was like, "Do it again, do it again," and I was like, I had a decision to make here.
Yeah.
I had a choice. I was like, either like say no, I'm good, I got a boner,
right,
or take one for the
I have a boner.
Yeah. I get a boner. I can't do it. Yeah. Or take one for the team.
Yeah.
She goes, "Do it again, Ms. Miller." She goes, "Do it again," and I go. I go in the middle and I go just rough on my boner. I do too. They go wild again. They're like, wow. I get up and I go, I gotta go to the bathroom. Dude, I remember my tip of my dick is purple.
Oh.
I bruised.
Did you mash it right into the earth? Did you get lucky? Did it point up at you or down?
Hitting it, the floor pointed up, dude.
Oh, did it bend at all?
Huh? No, ow, no, but that has happened to me before. But no. So then I remember, like, I'm never doing the worm ever again.
So now every time someone's like, let's dance, you're like, I'm not getting my dick smashed.
I only know the worm.
I know that game. You know, like a very difficult dance move. Like, not many people can do the worm.
Yeah.
Can you do the worm?
Yeah, you
Like,
can.
you can actually do it?
Yeah, dude. Because Scotty Tuhati was my guy. Do you remember, do you watch wrestling?
No.
There was a guy named Scotty Tuhati.
Yeah.
And he would like do the worm, and then he would like drop an elbow on somebody. And that was like a specialty.
Yeah. And then he got a boner.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But I had it backwards. I got the boner, and then I did the worm.
Yeah.
And dude, it was probably the most pain I felt up until that point.
Damn.
I was like,
there's a guy with a floor fetish. He's just humping the floor and gets a boner.
Anyways, dude.
Yeah, man, I wouldn't like dancing either. If my first experience dancing was trying to fuck the earth and then getting my dick smashed.
It wasn't even the earth. It was the basketball. It was the multi-purpose room floor.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Here, let me ask you this last thing so we get off.
Okay.
Here, let me know. Let me know if this is a fun parent or a bad parent.
Mm-hmm.
I was driving on the street. I was driving on the freeway, and I saw a windshield sticker that said, "Baby up in this bitch."
Mm-hmm.
Is that a fun parent or a bad parent?
I don't know. I think if I were to guess, I would say that's a good mom. I bet that's a good mom who is like just a fat bitch.
All right. I think
but she cooks like amazing food.
Unhealthy food.
Unhealthy, really good food. She loves her kids.
Yeah.
She has no problem like telling her kids' friends to get the fuck out of her house. You know?
Yeah, like a cool mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's probably a good mom.
All right.
Yeah.
I think she forgot her kid at the grocery store. Yeah, I imagine the same lady.
Yeah.
But she tells her kids like, you can smoke weed, but only in the house.
Yeah.
Like once they get older.
Yeah.
And the kid's like, fuck you, mom.
Yeah.
And they smoke like at the neighbor's house.
Yeah. I think that I
think she's gonna raise assholes. Baby up in this bitch.
Baby up in this bitch.
She's 2 months old.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes if you're like that, your kids are just like embarrassed. They're like, and they don't like it. And then maybe it puts them the other direction.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
But I bet, I don't know. My parents would never do something like that. But
neither would mine.
No, they would. My parents would see that and they'd be like, oh, fucking liberals. You know?
That's funny. My parents would be like, would say like that's fucking white people shit.
Yeah.
Which it probably is.
My parents would say that's some Mexican shit.
For reals?
No.
No. Mexicans put dead people on their windshields.
Right.
And white people put like Monster or Rockstar.
Yeah.
on their windows.
Yeah. El Día de los Muertos.
Yeah. Like they'll put like rest in peace, and then they'll put like some lady's name.
Yeah.
It's like fucking 5 names because Mexicans always have to have 3 last names and 2 first names.
Yeah.
And then they have the date.
Santa Marina.
And she's like, lady's like fucking 100
they
years
have
old.
like the roadside memorials, but it's on the car.
Yeah.
It's in the dash, the candles. Fucking Mexicans love candles, huh?
Yeah, dude, I think
What's
it's like,
that all about?
It's like a Catholic thing, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah, it is. All right.
We're at
we didn't have to get to my question, but we'll do it next time.
All right. Oh yeah, it's I mean, it's like anything. I guess we shouldn't plug anything.
Why?
You want to plug something? Oh wait, this comes out tomorrow. So tonight you have a roast.
Tonight I have a roast at Grove 34. Julia Desmond. 8 o'clock.
Julia Desmond, we're coming for you.
Astoria. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. A bunch of funny people are on that roast.
Who's on
there? Christian Conti.
Dude, anybody watching, dude, I think you have to see Christian perform live, dude. Christian is unhinged, dude.
Yeah, he's
that
great.
Guy's insane. It's probably one of my favorite people to watch.
Yeah.
Christian and Kiwi. They're like they're just insane people.
Yeah. Sam's doing it against Brooks.
Oh, nice, dude. Sam Langenstein, previous guest. He's doing it against somebody that looks just like him.
Yeah. They're gonna, I think, well, actually, no, I won't reveal it, but they're going against each other. And then Dan Wicks putting on the show, also headlining the show.
Oh, nice.
Going against Eric Bergstrom, who is has some credits. He's been on Late Night. He's a funny guy, really good one-liner writer. So I think it'll be good.
Oh, the guy that like speaks really low?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's funny.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what I have. I have a busy week this weekend, but I'm finally starting to use my calendar on my phone, and it makes my life a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
It took me.
We should get like a joint calendar.
Oh yeah, is that a thing?
I don't know.
We should do that. Anyways, episode. Thank you for watching episode 58.
58
of the Keep on Tricking podcast. Yeah, oh fuck, a real piece of work.
Real piece of work.
Real piece of work for sketches.
A real _pow.
Yeah.
A real piece of work.
Keep on Tricking podcast. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week. Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
Are you calling me a racist?